I'm busy for a minute. Oh, hey Pete. Uh, I'm like just about 20 points shy of meeting my weekly target. So I just picked the same work that I did yesterday to try to get those 20 points. This is, I feel like I'm finally back on track. This will be the first time in, I think, about 3 months where I've met my target goals. Were you guys affected yesterday by the whole Super Rogers outage? Yeah, that's my home internet. I don't have Rogers for cell or anything either, but so it wasn't really, I use credit cards for everything anyways. It was kind of nice. I went to Costco yesterday and half the people were turning around leaving. Yeah, like they had a bunch extra staff at the door being like, whoa, before you go inside and load up your cart, it's credit card and cash only. And everyone was like, what? And everyone turned around and I'm like, yes. I was strolling through the store. I'm like, there was only like 20 other people in all of flipping Costco. Kind of weird that like credit cards work, but debit doesn't. Like I thought that was all sort of the same thing. Also kind of shows you how fragile the system is. You know, one company goes down. Yeah. Well, you know what? It also was kind of a good thing that Rogers wasn't allowed to buy Shaw. Like, if Rogers is controlling all this stuff. Oh, totally. Because they're like, see what happens when you don't use credit? You didn't even have access to your money. I'd use this as a warm-up. My fitness signature is super stale. Oh. I've been watching the tour via the highlights. I haven't really been paying too much attention. I probably should because I've been up riding my bike when the tour has been on. I did a few years back watch a lot of the stages, but they're just so long. Like nothing goes on until the last like 30 kilometers. Up until that point, it's just like dudes riding in a pack. You know, yes, there's points, and some guys make a breakaway. I mean, the breakaway 99% of the time doesn't stick, and they get caught. I would like to know the planning involved. Like, who is in those chase cars doing the math? Because how does the breakaway always get caught with like a kilometer left or 2 kilometers? Like, who's doing that math? Okay, you guys, you need to pick it up because they're trying to ride just fast enough to catch the chase, but they're not trying to go like crazy fast and burn themselves out. So someone on some team is being like, dudes, pick it up by 0.3 kilometers per hour and we will catch the chase. Like someone's monitoring that nonstop. Because they always catch them like right at the end. And in the chase, the guys that were in the breakaway, they look back and there's 600 meters to go. And they're like, oh, damn, they caught us. Like, we knew that was going to happen. And then they almost like give up. Like, there's 500 more meters and they're just like, I broke away for 50 kilometers solo. But come on, guys. It's the last kilometer. Catch me. And I'll just give up. I mean, I'm sure they're not giving up, but it just doesn't ever seem to work out, and I feel bad for those guys. Good job doing your chores. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I'm all for science and technology, but they're like robots. You know, like they would talk about Chris Froome. Oh, damn it. I want to go that way. Oh, I'm making a turn too soon. And it's like, you know, Chris Froome just climbing, stares at his monitor, watching his power, but I do the exact same thing. Go straight. There we go. I'd love to see it go back to no radios. I mean, power meters are fine, but no radios. They should have no communication between the car and them. Because then the thing is, that's why the chase pack, the peloton, would never know how far the chase group is ahead, or the breakaway. So they'd be like, should we go? I don't know. But instead, they got a radio guy being like, yeah, you're fine. You're gaining on them. You're gaining 3 seconds every 5K. Like, it turns them into just like robots, like you're playing Tour de France Manager on the PC. Well, that's it. Yeah, like they totally do. Because of course they want to win. Everyone wants to win, but I mean, the performances are still amazing. It would just make the racers have to think for themselves and race. It's like any other sport. Connor McDavid doesn't have an earpiece in where the coach is like, hold, shoot now, shoot, pass left. Like, it's not a video game. The players are making their decisions. They're doing what they need to do. What I could see is the team sends a rider back to the radio car or back to the car. The guy talks to the guy. That rider rides back up to the team and says, hey guys, this is what's going on. Make them work. If you want information, there's just some weird rules, like you're not allowed to draft cars except if you fell off the back. Then you can draft a car all the way to the front, back to the peloton. Like, it's just like some dumb things where it's just like, no, man, you fell off. You don't get to draft a car back. And the stupid sticky bottles. I was watching one the other day. It's like, come on now. Come on. The guy stopped pedaling and he's like holding on to the bottle like this. And the car is like zooming up ahead. That's why I think people are flocking to gravel racing. Gravel racing it's like you and your machine. It's super long races. It's like self-supported. You carry all your shit with you. You have a flat. You got to fix it. Oh, totally. It'd be like ZRL. Okay, everybody, I'm pausing. I need a 1-minute break. Or if like I fell off, if you fall off the pack in a ZRL race and you have a one button that you can push and it'll get you back to the pack. But you can only use it twice per race. Well, yeah, and I think that's why people are super into gravel. It is raw. It's like, oh, your tire just blew up and you didn't bring a spare tire? Well, you're going to be sitting for a while. Yeah, a sticky bottle, exactly. That's totally what they need. Because that would change the dynamics. I would probably go for sprints more often if I knew I had a sticky bottle power up that would bring me back to the pack. Because that's always where I would fall off. If I went for the sprint, I would fall off the group. Hey, wow, that's great. Of course, Don. Peter doesn't care about my butthole. Lives, and they're trying to like embarrass you with non-embarrassing things when you're with your bros. I don't know if you heard that. My wife opens the garage door and yells, "How's your butthole this morning?" Thinking that would embarrass me. Yeah, so what I would do is I would half sprint. So I would sprint hard enough that I would stay with the lead group, but not actually attempt the sprint. Because what I would do is I wouldn't sprint and I would just maintain thinking that the sprinters would slow down, and then they never really do. All right. I think once I get to the bottom, I'm going to turn this. Yeah, it's like she just like burst the door open and yelled it and laughed. And I was like, that's all you got? That's like after every race. She obviously doesn't watch my stream after the ZRL. Yeah, I find that is what I'm missing. I'm missing that ability to get to that next gear and then drop back down and stay with the group. If I hit this number, I got to drop down to here, not here. And I feel like I used to have that. Like I've noticed as I got older, I'm more a consistent pace. Like I can settle into a higher wattage and be like, okay, if we hold this, I'm good. But if something surges, I can't go higher and then drop back down. It's like every effort over 350 drops my bottom end lower and lower. And the sprint train always rolls out way faster than I expected. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be prepared. Pre-ride the course, figure out where I need to start moving up. And all of a sudden it's like, zoom, zoom, everyone's gone. I'm like, what the heck was that? How come everyone's going so fast? Or the sprints that are really close to the start. We're already doing 380 watts, and then you got to sprint. All right, I'm going to finish this one ramp up, and that should get me to the bottom of the hill. Doing all this base work, my fitness signature keeps lowering and lowering because I haven't done any efforts. Scared to do efforts, but I'm going to use this Hilly KOM and see if I can bust out an updated signature. All right, let's pause that. Let's turn this off. Actually, no, I want to leave the dials on. I want to leave the dial. The graph can go away, but I want to pay attention to the dial. All right. Let's stop this workout and just do a free ride. Okay, I want to take away, trainer control. Disconnect the trainer there. Turn trainer back on the Zwift. Yeah, I got a couple long rides sort of back to back next week, or not next week, end of August. Like one's on a Saturday and then one's on the following Sunday. And it just, my base is like horrible. So, all right, let's turn around. All right. Yeah, nutrition on long rides has always been kind of a hit and miss. All right. Pretty sure I got it at 100% trainer difficulty. Feels like it. I don't know how well I'm going to do. I'm going to hold steady over 300 watts. Maybe let's just do over 400. What is your face doing? Fitness test? Yeah, because this is like super freaking hard. No time for hecklers doing this. I don't know. Oh, the MPA is going up too damn fast. Thought it wouldn't go up. Climb this high. Going back down. My wife is like heckling me. Why are you making those faces? Why you look like that? Like, why is it so serious? Inosuke, how you doing? Oh, my MPH went almost all the way back up. I want to get a breakthrough. I didn't think it would go up that much. I thought I would like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That was like 2 steps forward, 1.8 steps back. If not, yeah. I keep it buried for a little bit. Oh, not here. Don't have pants on. Oh man. Well, that's all it got to. Was 186. You have to come way closer. Got it. Move this way. Be my mascot. Here. Oh, careful. You're backing up. Guest riders. Keep asking if the kids want me to put their bike on the trainer. They want to sit on my bike, though. They don't want to actually ride their own. Oh, thanks, Peter. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to get off this in like 2 minutes. Who else is on? Bud. Alan Lowe. Oh, is he just getting off? Oh, he's not. Well, thanks, everybody. I'm going to go visit Alan. Day 14, doing something not easy.